In my last video, I shared with you how I'm teaming up with Hire to install this beverage center in my she shed and organizing this workbench. So let's jump back into this project. Now, I wanted something with a small footprint, but with a large enough capacity, but it needed to be sleek, and I wanted glass doors, and there's something really cool about the blue LED interior light. The builder grade workbench top, now that was in good condition, but I wanted something custom, so I bought a couple sheets of furniture grade birch plywood, had the hardware store cut that in half since my workbench is 24 inches, may as well get them to do some of the work, and I used my track saw to clean up the edges just by removing 1/8 of an inch, and then measured and cut the bottom boards to be 12 inches. I used my jigsaw to cut the framing to allow the beverage center to be pushed into place, and it was a perfect fit. For a cleaner look, I painted the framing white, even though you're not really going to get to see it. Now, the raw edges of the plywood needed to be covered, so I applied maple edge banding with a hot iron, trimmed that down, sanded everything with 150 grit sandpaper, and then I used a water-based preconditioner, which helps make some stained wood look less blotchy and more uniform in color. And after a few minutes, I wiped off the preconditioner and then let that dry for a few more minutes. Next, I applied a coat of water-based stain to the boards using a lint-free cloth, and then let that dry for 24 hours, then sanded the boards with maybe 400 grit sandpaper, 220 would also work, wiped it clean, and applied 2 coats of water-based top coat, sanding lightly in between those coats. I moved the beverage center into place and it was ready to stock. I can adjust the glass shelves, which I like because I've got energy drinks for me, and then I've got low sugar sodas for the kids when they come to visit in the shed. And I like that it locks because, believe me, the kids will try to sneak into my shed for drinks. Anyway, I'm loving how clean and beautiful it looks, and I can't wait to finish this project. But be sure to come back for video 3 in the series so you can see what it looks like as I'm completely done this she shed workbench. And be sure to visit hireappliances.com to find your perfect beverage center. I'll see you next video.